Castorol is a film podcast filled with dubious opinions, plot spoilers, and a healthy sprinkling of bad language. Thanks for listening.
Take a much-loved movie and stir in a different cast. Add a hint of nonsense for a flavor that will last. Garnish it with fun, film facts, and food for the soul. It's a tasty, yummy, silly, funny movie casserole. Casserole.
Hello and welcome to Castorol, a movie podcast hosted by me, Jim, and my two co-hosts, Sam and Nick, who each week take me kicking and screaming through one of cinema's most loved or unloved films. This week, don your kimonos and your clogs, grab your samurai swords, and join us in a village as we take on Seven Samurai.
I'm not sure. Do they call them clogs?
Probably not.
That's quite a Dutch thing.
Probably not.
Clogs is like a big wooden shoe that covers the whole foot.
But it's going to shock
Hello,
you.
I'm a samurai.
It's going to shock you to learn that I don't know the traditional name of that footwear.
Yeah, I actually do really annoyingly, but I can't think of it on top of my head.
I did spend a lot of the time watching this film thinking about what it would be like to run in the wooden soled sandals.
I think probably not a lot about their life was like comfort and ease, like just in general.
Imagine watching Braveheart, but they're all in flip flops. I feel like it'd be a similar.
It would certainly make some of the battles a bit different.
Yeah, a lot different.
To be fair, in those kilts, there's a lot of flip flopping about.
There is.
Anyway, I should probably introduce these two wankers. As always, it's Sam and Nick.
Hello.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah.
You know, because
Is
that fine to do?
Seven Samurai. Yeah, that's all right.
I mean, it's just hello in Japanese, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I was just saying hello.
Okay.
I didn't do it in an accent.
Yeah.
Thank
Rules
God.
are rules on this one, guys.
Yeah.
Same as Crouching
That
Tiger.
would have sounded like this. No, I'm not going to do that.
How have we been?
It's
been a while since we last recorded, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been alright. It's a bit of a break. It's been hot, hasn't it?
Oh,
bloody
God.
hot.
I know we're British and everything, but it's too bloody hot.
Yeah. Anything over I'm going to go as far as to say 25 degrees.
Yeah,
and I'm
I think so.
getting
Melting.
uncomfortable, and my wife is getting annoyed at me for getting uncomfortable.
Yeah, same.
Absolutely.
I often joke with Liz, the perfect temperature is 0, and you're getting further away from perfect either way. You know, that's what it is.
I wouldn't say 0, myself.
0.
I'd maybe say like a balmy...
I like 19.
19.
I like a
yeah.
19.
19. You know where you are with 19, don't you?
You know where you are at 19. You get your pick of clothing.
Yeah.
You
Go
know.
either way, couldn't you?
I get really annoyed at people at my work when they're like, "Oh, can you shut the window because I'm a bit cold?" I'm like, look, either you put something more on or I'm taking something off. So which do you
I've
want?
taken off already as much as I can.
And I'm already
It's-
just in
in
pants.
my work, but obviously in my line of work, I've come back to the end
Isn't
of
that in a cab, just you?
Yeah, well, a lot of our lorries don't have aircon
Oh.
because they're pre-aircon lorries. You know, they're quite old. So, but you've still got cold air, if ever it consists of cold air from these fucking things. And it's just basically warm air blast in your face.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. I managed to get a film in, though, in this one, which I'll talk about in a minute.
Beyond
what we're doing
Oh.
today. Yeah.
What was? Well, let's start then. What was
Let's
it?
start. Let's start with
Yeah.
you then, because you've clearly watched the least.
Okay, yeah, I've managed to get one film in, just because we're trying to, like when you stroll in, maybe you've got friends or family over, and you're just trying to find something relatively inoffensive that you can watch with the family. So it's probably not going to be like a Korean niche horror film in that instance.
Not yet, anyway.
So we watched The Nice Guys, which is like the crime comedy
good.
caper.
Yeah,
with-
Will Farrell.
No, it's
I
Russell
mean-
Crowe and Ryan Gosling.
I was thinking of the other guy.
I was thinking
The
of the
other
one with.
guy,
I was
yeah.
thinking, the one with the
Mark.
Rock and
Your favourite,
Samuel
Sam.
Jackson.
Fucking Wahlberg.
Yeah.
That's the one with the Rock and
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson cameo in it.
But we're not talking about that.
No. The
No,
Nice
correct
Guys.
us.
Yeah, have you
Nice
guys
Guys.
seen that?
No, I don't think I have.
You have to.
I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was... I think it couldn't quite decide whether it was like an all-out comedy and almost slapstick. I think Ryan Gosling, he's doing stuff in this film that's almost like slapstick-esque. Or whether it was like a thriller but with a heavy element of comedy in it. So I feel like it was a little bit muddled maybe. But it was exactly what we needed, which was like a relatively inoffensive film to stick on.
I'm gonna say something slightly controversial now.
Mm-hmm.
For me, Ryan Gosling is the new Tom Cruise, and by that I mean, for me, I've not seen him in a role that I don't think someone else would have done better in.
Really?
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't like Gosling. Everything
That
he's
is
in,
a controversial
everything
hot
in where
take
he's
from
funny,
Sam.
I'm like, not that funny. Everything where he's an action star, I'm like, not that gritty. He's kind of always got that kind of like weird like look on his face.
I feel like he's actually better. He can be really funny. I feel like he's better in when he's a bit darker and more serious.
But
I think
that's
Blade
it. So,
Runner,
Blade Runner,
Drive.
But there's
is actually
so
very
many
good.
better people that would have been in Blade. Like in Blade Runner, there's some moments in that where like if it had been other actors, I would have like been like sobbing and crying and really like distressed. But he's like, oh, my wooden horse, and it's like, mate, I just don't even care. Do you even care? Doesn't seem like you care.
Well, I thought he was good. I thought he was good. But yeah, that's the only film that I managed to get in. But I think you both have watched a fuck ton, haven't you?
Fuck ton.
I mean, I think I'll be quicker.
God, you
So
go
I'll
next.
just zip through.
That's what she said.
Whee! So I have started my watch through of every Mission Impossible film. So I made it through 1 through 5 so far. So I've got obviously 6, 7, and 8 to go.
I know how numbers work.
Yep.
Yeah, but I didn't know how many films in total there have been, so that was useful for me.
That's
Thank
fair.
you.
Not
Thank
as many as fucking Total Tokyo Drift or whatever, fucking
Fast
Fast
and
and Furious bullshit.
you. Yeah.
Other than that, we had a little family cinema trip on the day of recording, so to watch How to Train a Dragon.
Oh, nice. Is that good?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Littlin enjoyed it. Wife enjoyed it. So yeah, enjoyable watch. It's from what I could tell, it's almost a shot-for-shot remake of the animated one.
Which I
But I
think,
haven't
think
watched the
is-
animated one for such a long time.
I think that's got to be a win. I mean, the fact that.
But I also do think there's more, from what I could tell, because we have also just recently read the book. I think there's a bit more of the book content in this film,
I also do
which
think,
I always appreciate.
why do a shot for shot though? I know that a lot of others have done
Well, I
that.
think we discussed this
Yeah.
previously. It's to kind of modernise it, innit? A lot of people aren't really going to go back and watch the animated
I think
films,
also
are
I
they?
think a lot of
Okay.
adults are a bit like, I don't want to watch it because it's animated,
Yeah.
which is a big mistake because there's lots of amazing animated films out there. But I think like if you're gonna do a live action, I don't reimagine it. That's so stupid.
I'd reimagine something though. Put Michael Cera in it at least.
Well, funny you mentioned Michael Cera, because the last film I've watched might be one probably either you've watched or will really interest you. I watched The Phoenician Scheme,
I do want to watch that. It does look good.
and I've given Michael Cera a lot of shit on this podcast because I don't think he's very good. He was piss funny in this.
Was he? He's great.
He's really good. He's not a big part, but the bits he is,
It's a Wes Anderson, isn't it?
it is.
I
But
love Wes Anderson.
I thought it was. I'm gonna now bear with me here. I found it funny. I laughed when I was meant to be laughing, but I'm not sure I'm laughing for the right reason.
Right.
Like I feel like I was laughing at a lot of the physical stuff, but I'm not sure if I'm meant to be laughing at the physical stuff or maybe the joke that they were trying to go with. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm so like I'm so like
I love the fact that he is aware enough to realise he doesn't really get stuff.
It's
He's
you're
like said it himself. He's
You're
like,
trying to question what society's
well, like, you know,
expectations.
so I'm laughing.
what do they want from me?
The visual of Bryan Cranston and Tom Hanks in basketball get-up, funny.
Yeah.
And I'm laughing at that, but I don't know if I've missed a joke in the lead up to it.
Right.
So I am laughing at the payoff,
Yeah. Well, that's fine then.
but I'm not entirely sure. So I want to watch it again.
Yeah.
To make sure I've not missed details, because for me, I'm at like 4 meatballs with it. I think maybe it could go up a bit more.
Look, if you're ever worried, a little bit of advice, especially if you're in the cinema, if you're a little bit worried about when to laugh or not, laugh always. And then you can't go
Well, no,
wrong
'cause
because
I
you
don't-
will at least
I'm
be
not-
laughing.
especially if
when
you're
everyone
watching
else
like
is.
Philadelphia.
I'm not
or
going to
like-
laugh when I'm not finding things
Just
funny.
laugh the whole way through the film.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, you might take longer than me because I'm gonna literally have to burn through my list.
And you've got that many.
You watch that much of you?
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
What's an easy way to do this? You say something, and I think like we should get you to describe it in one way so we can get through this.
Okay. Well, first of all, the film obviously we're reviewing Seven Samurai.
Okay. Well, don't do that now.
I watched it twice.
Fuck's sake.
It's a 3.5 hour film.
Of course you did. Of course you watched it twice.
I then watched the 1960s Magnificent Seven.
Oh, nice. As like a direct. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Give me your thoughts on that in one word.
it won't be that many words, but basically, it's a direct rip-off.
Yes.
But it's done brilliantly.
Okay.
Like, it's one-to-one. The characters are
I
one-to-one.
said 3 words or less, Sam. You've gone with at least
Excellent.
10.
Excellent adaptation.
Right, next.
The 2016 Magnificent Seven. Porsche.
Okay, next.
Glass Onion.
Okay.
Oh, I fucking love Glass Onion.
I think
It's
I watched
great.
the second one.
That is Glass Onion.
That is Glass Onion.
That is glass. Oh, right. Okay.
Knives Out and then Glass Onion.
Okay, yeah.
The new
I enjoyed
one's
it a lot.
due out soon, isn't it?
Yeah, woke up dead or something like
I don't
that.
know. I think it's this year, isn't it?
Yeah, it is this year.
At some
Are they
point.
based on books?
I
I don't think so. No, I think they're just like Netflix's rip on Poirot. I think.
Yeah, it's kind of like just like I think just basically he wanted to do it. What's his name? Daniel Craig wanted to do it, and they were like, "All right, let's go with it." Because he was like, "I'll do an accent." And they're like, "All right."
What actors can you do?
But it's very good. Yeah, it's very good. Like Edward Norton, it's just brilliant in it.
He's good, isn't he? Very self-aware, I think, about performance.
Stargate,
The film, the original.
film.
I didn't realise it was films.
What?
I thought it was just a TV show.
What? You haven't seen Stargate, the film?
No, I've not watched Stargate. I've not watched Stargate. Period.
Stargate, the film, fantastic. Kurt Russell, David Spader, brilliant.
That's a sci-fi classic.
It's fantastic. 28 Days Later,
Okay.
Okay.
masterpiece.
Yeah.
28 Weeks Later, a poor,
Not bad,
not
yeah.
not as good.
Yeah.
Fine zombie film, but
Yeah.
28 Years Later.
Oh, you watched?
You have watched that? Jesus Christ. Go on then. So you went to the cinema?
Yeah, I went to cinema.
Okay.
It's fantastic.
Really?
It's up there with the first one. It's brilliant.
I really felt like from the trailer, I was like, I can't see how this can be anywhere near as good as the first one.
Because it's really, it's fuck all about zombies, which all great zombie films are.
Yeah.
And that sounds weird, but like,
Yeah.
it's,
I've not wanted to watch it because I just felt like it's missed the boat now. I feel like it's
no,
too.
it's good. It's really good. And what's so good about it is because like it's like almost 28 years since it came out. It's something like 24, I think. But like they say, like the England has literally just stopped. And so, like, no spoilers, but like something happens, and they talk about like, oh, like I ordered it, and they delivered it to my door the next day, and people are just like, what?
Yeah.
Because the internet wasn't really a thing, and like Deliveroo and like things like that weren't a thing,
Yeah.
and like it's just like so many things, and you're like, fuck, like I can't believe how much the world has changed in that time, and it's like this kind of like stop point. And it's crazy, and I can't really say any more because it gives it away. But like,
Okay, well, next on your list.
no, that's
your list done.
it.
That was it.
I've heard very good things about Ralph Fiennes' performance
Yeah, Ralph
in that
Fiennes is
film.
brilliant.
Could you describe it just with a noise, maybe?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
That's all we need.
And I'll also say, Aaron Taylor Johnson, who I often think is a miss. This is his best performance in any film ever.
That was part of the
Really?
reason I was like, oh, when I saw the
Easily.
trailer.
Easily
Interesting.
his best performance.
I've
It's
heard
nuanced. There's
I've-
colour
I've
to
heard
it.
Okay.
There's a young kid in this one. I've heard they're really good as well.
He steals the show, and he steals the show in something where I would say it's Aaron Taylor Johnson's best performance. Jodie Comer is amazing as always. Ralph Fiennes is amazing as always, and there's a giant zombie dick.
I've heard a lot. I've heard about the giant
So-
zombie dick. Yeah.
You know, that goes for. Yeah, no,
What?
it's
As like just the dick on its own is
No.
like
No,
reanimated.
it's a zombie.
There's-
Just full.
It is attached to a zombie.
there's now different types of zombies,
Okay,
and one of them's an alpha.
right.
Everything grows.
And obviously, the alpha got to have a massive dick.
I thought you were like, it's just a dick. Like,
Yeah, just trying to eat you.
you know, like when you get like
Slithering
there's just
on
a
the floor.
zombie arm.
Yeah,
So it's like a bit. So it's just like a smaller version of the worms from Tremors.
yeah.
Yeah, but like real like classic slapstick, like someone's like edging back into a corner and it like drops down onto their shoulder and stuff. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's good.
yeah,
It's good.
cool.
It's a seminal moment. Hey.
I mean,
Yeah, so that was it.
Yeah.
So I've watched a fuck ton, and it was all enjoyable, but
Well-
not as enjoyable as the film we're watching this week.
God, you should watch hours and hours and hours of film.
that is a lot of films, isn't it?
Yeah, probably added it all up. That's probably like a day.
But I mean,
Yeah,
the
more.
fact that you've watched Seven Samurais twice, that's 7 hours.
Yeah,
What
Well,
Magnificent Seven?
Now you know why I watched it twice.
yeah.
1 hour for every samurai.
Magnificent Summer's how long?
Twice.
I'm guessing nowhere near the 3.5.
It's like 2.5.
So we're already up to like 10 hours there in 2 films.
Have you done any parenting?
No, he's just locked himself away in his TV room. He's just locked himself away in the TV room.
Well,
like,
actually,
upstairs.
having said that, I've watched another one because today, my girls for the first time watched Empire Strikes Back.
Ooh.
We're going through Star Wars.
We actually watched something else.
Nice.
Sorry, I forgot. We introduced our son to Jurassic Park.
So did my kids. My kids watched Jurassic Park.
Amazing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
My kids haven't watched that yet. Maybe I think it's.
I was
We're
thinking,
gonna-
like, is
we're
it
gonna
going to be a bit too scary, but they were fine.
Yeah, he was like, we're gonna work through it. We're gonna do all 7 so far.
I might do 2 and then stop.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, you got to do them all.
It's
Like
a
with the
journey.
Alien films.
It's a journey. Yeah.
But I don't think Jurassic World's that bad. 2 and 3 are horrific, but I think the first one's alright.
What, the first one with Chris Pratt?
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad.
It's utter shite.
I don't think it's that bad.
I don't remember it.
I think if I was to,
You know when
out
you
of
say
those
I don't remember that film at all?
Yeah.
That's
That's why.
tells you all you need to know.
I think if I was gonna rank the 6
Don't
of them
say
so
it.
far, it would be
Don't-
my 3rd.
Don't. Oh.
Is it the one where he's trained the raptors to like follow him around when
Yeah,
he's on his motorbike?
yeah,
and they're
yeah.
like his
It's the
dogs?
one where he rides through a jungle on a motorbike, flanked by raptors. It's that one.
Say no.
Yeah, I think it'd be my 3rd.
Jesus.
And controversially, I think number 3 would be my 2nd.
Ah.
I don't like The Lost World that much.
I mean, The Lost World has its problems, but at least it's got the charm.
I don't think it does.
In the 3rd one, he cools off raptors by blowing through a 3D printed nasal cavity.
Yeah.
Well, but the raptors, all right. So the raptors are like that.
And we were
sounds
told,
like us,
and we
but
were,
you've-
and we
what
were
have
told,
you said?
and we were
Nothing.
told in the first film.
Is that the whistle that he blows? Imagine that. There's a raptor in trouble there.
Yeah.
They rock up like, who are you?
No. They're looking at him, and
Right.
he goes, and they're like, oh.
Hey, just saying. I think I prefer it.
Right.
For me, The Lost World loses it when a young child does some gymnastics and kicks shit out of a fucking raptor. That's when I go, you've jumped the shark on this one, and you just come straight down to number 4.
Don't remember that either. Right. Should we talk about an actual film? that
Yeah.
we're here to-
Right, come on then.
Let's actually-
What are we
let's
reviewing
discuss
this
what
week
we're
then?
here.
Come on, what
So
are we doing?
yes, as we have alluded to and straight up said, this week we've become samurai.
(1954) Seven Samurai is an epic action drama directed by legendary Japanese filmmaker Akira Kurosawa. Set in 16th century late feudal Japan, the film follows Kanbei Shimada, a veteran samurai recruited by a flock of terrified villagers to repel an attack from bloodthirsty bandits intent on killing, maiming, and claiming the village's precious harvest of tasty rice for themselves. As Shimada gathers the eponymous group of samurai to his cause, the plans to defend the village and slay the bandits begins, leading, eventually, to a climatic showdown where no one's survival is guaranteed. Credited as one of the greatest and most influential movies in cinema history, Seven Samurai has, for better or for worse, inspired countless films and filmmakers across the globe. But will Jim's katana be unsheathed and held high in admiration? Or, like a sweaty samurai's thong piece, does the idea of this movie being a masterpiece make him crack up? Mm-hmm. Let's find out.
I mean, I'd have gone with a different analogy there, and I'd have gone with the old, was it Seppuku?
Seppukai.
Seppuku. I'd have gone with that analogy personally.
Does it make you want to just kill
Disembowel
yourself?
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Strong.
I mean, this was obviously my pick, and
Well, then let's just lead into it then, Sam. Why was it on the list? And
Okay.
why is this a film that I should have seen?
okay, so
now.
this is in my top 5 anyway.
Yes. Which I
It-
believe we've discussed before.
We've discussed before. It is one of the films that made me want to become a filmmaker, get into editing. One of Kurosawa's other films, Rashomon, I did my own version of it when I was in film school. I just think that it for me, hopefully, you have got that it was just a really enjoyable, well-paced, character-driven, nuanced film. But if you're in any way into cinema and like movie making, it's just incredible. Like he came up with techniques that we now use every day. He was doing things that no one had ever seen before. It was, you know, obviously a black and white film, but like it's the equivalent of like his way of making films was like, you know, the first color photograph. He literally wrote the book on so many shots that we now see in action films and go, oh, that was cool. He was doing it in 1950s, you know? It's just incredible.
And I guess like this was where this whole idea, this whole genre that we are so used to now in action films and other films as well, right? The whole idea of like, there's an issue, something's in trouble, we've got to save the day. We go out to recruit a merry band of whoever in order to do that. That's kind of, this is where that's come from?
Yeah, so this was like the first one. And then we had things like, you know, like I mentioned, there's like Magnificent Seven. There's a film called Battle Beyond the Stars. I don't know if any of you saw that. Which was like the first sci-fi sort of version, which I thought did it better than Rebel Moon. And then, you know, all the way up to, you know, in the last couple of years, you've got the Rebel Moon trope, which is literally, it is Seven Samurai in space. And I think why I was so critical of the theatrical release, more so, of Rebel Moon, is because the characters were so sort of copy and paste and thin, and their motivations, I mean, again, in the director's cut, you got a bit more in their motivations, but in the theatrical release, their motivations were so like, oh, the Imperium. And like, I kind of get that, but in Seven Samurai, like each of the samurai, although ultimately it all comes down to honor, but some of them not. Some of them, they need like some food. They're down on their luck, or they have something to prove. Like it's, each of them are there for their own reason, and it's nuanced, and they question it at times, and do they think it's worth it? And there's so much going on. Like, I don't want to go too in-depth in it because I could literally just be talking for hours, but I feel like, should I just quickly run through the samurai?
Yeah, because I guess that is like the
well, they are. It's called the Seven Samurai. They are the crux of the film. So.
And I feel like later on, depending on whether you liked it or didn't, and we'll get to that, you'll be able to tell me whether you think that these people were believable, and whether like things like Rebel Moon actually you thought did it better or worse, or it was just the same problems.
Yeah.
So as Nick said, the leader is Kanbei, and he is kind of like a very honorable samurai. You see him early on, you know, help people, and you know, cut his hair off and stuff, you know, go out of his way. And he's played by Takashi Shimura, who is a very famous like actor from the 50s and 60s. Worked with, you know, Kurosawa on several things. You've got Okamoto, who is played by Ishira Kimura, and he is kind of like the young sort of eager to please you know, samurai who he's actually quite rich, and he helps them out sometimes, but you know, he's the novice.
He wants to be taken on as
on as you've got Kikuchiyo, who's played by Toshiro Mifune, who is in almost every Kurosawa film. He is like iconic actor of this genre, and he actually, it turns out, was a farmer. So he's kind of like working against his like hatred of farmers because they're weak, and he wanted to get away from that, and he now wants to become a samurai, and ultimately does prove himself.
He's also just, I think I would say, and I know we're going to come on to talk about like what performances we enjoyed, but I think he's probably the most iconic character in this film.
I mean, he is the sort of the hero. Yeah,
and I think he's also kind of the clown and the comedic element as well. I think he must have been recognised as that at the time, because if you look at any poster of Seven Samurai, it's always kind of him that stands out. He's got this huge, extra long sword.
Yeah.
He's in so much of the film, but I think like so much of the emotional pull.
I mean, he's literally he's in Rashomon, he's in Yojimbo, Sanjuro, he's in Throne of Blood. He's in like all of Kurosawa's films. He's like his muse almost. You know, he's like Johnny Depp to Tim Burton.
Or Mila Jovovich to her husband.
Yeah, that's true.
Films, yeah.
You have Gurube, who is Kanbei, the leader's sort of friend from previous wars and stuff. They fought together. He's sort of the sort of tactician that sort of really helped. He's sort of the second in command. He's played by Yoshiro Inada, and his death in it is quite sort of impactful because it's the first one where you really sort of feel that like, oh, these people might not win, like none of them might survive, and they're giving their lives here for these,
Is he the
farmers.
first? The first?
No, he's not the first to die.
The first, because I kept on, and I don't mean this in a. I mean this.
No, I know what you're going to say because I had the same struggle.
Yeah, I felt like there were two characters here that were very, very similar. I'm going to call them the chirpy samurai.
Yeah,
they were two like very happy.
So he isn't either of the happy ones.
Oh, okay.
He was the bold one, wasn't he?
No.
Was he not?
No. He's the one that you fired arrows a lot.
I thought that one was bold.
I mean, he's slightly bold, but he's not.
No, he was pretty
he's
happy.
He's not the bolder, chunkier one, which is like the one that survives at the end.
Yeah, with
that
the spear.
Was Shishiriju.
Okay.
Okay, and he's played by Dizuyuki Kato, and he was like the friendly one where when he came to the door, like someone tried to hit him on the head, and he was like, I'm not coming in, like I can see you trying to hit me.
Yeah.
And then you had the actual one that was meant to be the funny one, which was Hayachi. He was the first one to die when they set fire to the bandit camp, and he was shot.
Yeah.
So he was the first one to die.
I didn't think he was shot, was he? I thought he goes into one of the farmer's wives, who presumably was captured by the bandits, is in there. The farmer who goes with them goes in to try to get his wife. The samurai tries to pull him back, and there's like a scuffle. And I thought he fell back and like smashed his head.
No, he's shot.
No, I mean, I didn't even realize it was him. I thought it was the farmers that got shot.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
There's the quote unquote like humorous samurai gets killed first.
Right.
I genuinely only got one humorous samurai out of this group.
He's the samurai where they said like he's not that great a fighter, but he'll keep our spirits up.
Yeah.
And so it's really sad that he's the first to die because they're like he's died even before it's even got bad.
Yeah.
And
I
he
wouldn't say like humorous because I still feel like
he's
Kikuchiyo is like.
Yeah, he's not humorous to the audience.
Yeah.
He's the one that's like cracking jokes in the group.
Yeah.
Whereas Kikuchiyo is like the buffoon that people don't take seriously kind of comedy.
Yes. This guy is like your morale guy.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a morale.
And then finally you've got Kyuzo, who's played by CG Miyaguchi, and he is like the cool, kick-ass, amazing fighter that has that amazing epic like duel where he just, he holds his ground and then with one stroke just decapitate or, slices the guy in half. And he's like the one that like goes off and like, does the scouting and like kills people silently and brings back weapons. And, the young Okamoto is like just in awe of him. And is just, and also so is Kikuchiyo, but doesn't want to let on, but he's constantly trying to like emulate this person. Yeah. So you've got these seven samurai. They, the difficulty is that obviously they're in period dress. They have to have similar haircuts. They have to have similar weapons. It's black and white. So it is more difficult than say modern films where you can sometimes have aliens or sometimes have, different people to really change up the silhouette and the thing. So it does become a bit difficult to sort of tell who's who sometimes. Yeah. Unless you're really familiar with the characters, granted, but yeah, I just think like the each of the characters bring a different quality. Like there's no one doubling up. Although maybe you could argue the two ones that you're like, I thought he was the bold one with the
these two happy guys.
But yeah, I mean, I think I have talked enough. I know it's the film I talked about. Like I love it. I think it's brilliant.
Obviously, there's also multiple versions of this film. What version did you watch?
The director,
which is what 3.5 hours, or there's a 4-hour plus one as well. Isn't there?
No, I don't think so. I think,
if that's because I told you that, I was joking.
Yeah, I think there's just the
it's just a 3.5 one, is it?
Did you always have an actual intermission screen?
The intermission one. Yeah.
So is this your first time watching it as well?
Yeah, and the version I watched, I don't know why, but there was something not quite right with the subtitles. So every letter that was meant to be an F was a T.
Interesting.
So it made me like pay attention quite a lot because I was trying to translate, right? But the best part of it was people get called a fool quite a lot in this film.
So you've got told.
I was like, stop, you tool! So I was just like chuckling my way through.
That'll bring you out the moment, won't it? No, I genuinely do want to like know what you think about this. I mean, I'm getting flashbacks of like Princess Bride, but yeah, let's throw it over to you guys.
I think for the first time in a while, this is not just my first time viewing
Yeah.
Princess.
What do you want to do? Do you want to come to me first?
let's
or
go
do you
to
want
you
Let's go to you first because
Okay.
everyone is dying to know what Jim thinks.
Okay. I'll make it quick. Right. I really enjoyed it. I couldn't help but watch it in two kind of minds. One was, and you might touch on this, Jim, because I know you've approached this in previous films in the same way. In one mind was like, crikey, yeah, I can absolutely see the iconic impact that it's had on many, many, many other films and other filmmakers. I thought lots of it was shot beautifully. Like, it looked great. I'm sure it was like a restored version. It looked better than like the copy of The Godfather that I watched on DVD.
Yeah.
Like, it was crisp. So I thought, yeah, it was shot beautifully. It was long. I felt like it took a long time to. I felt like, and I know that it's of another era, and I know that probably, arguably, we're in the fast food era of films now generally. Anyway, I think things, take 5 minutes to get to where actually there's a lot to be said for taking half an hour to do the same thing. And like you said, Sam, really building up the characters. But yeah, I thought it was quite long. I really enjoyed lots of the parts of the action, the character building. I loved the character of Kikuchiyo. I thought he was brilliant. I thought he was the best thing about the film. I thought that line where they go to save the people that had gone into the burning water
Watermill.
and he brings out the child. He's holding the child and he's like, this is me. Oh my God, this is me. Like, what an amazing line where he's reflecting on like, this was exactly my upbringing. Like, I'm looking back at a child version of myself. So I think there's some really amazing, iconic moments. I felt a little bit like some of the things that should have really mattered weren't played enough. So like a lot of when the samurais died, I didn't get enough emotional impact a lot of the time. Like, and maybe that was a thing that came later, but I was expecting some almost like, you expect the big kind of overacted, "Rah!" like big death moment. And I wanted a bit more, not like over the top, but a bit more from some of those moments. So I really cared, like, oh fuck, like when another one's dead. And then I think the only other thing was I feel like there was, in terms of writing, I felt like they missed a little bit of a trick with the young disciple samurai character. And I felt I would have, if I were if I were writing this film, I think what I would have done is maybe had him die like trying to prove himself. And I think that would have been a real hitter then, and it would have been another, like, for our for the veteran protagonist, that would have been another loss for him. Like, God, like, I agreed that this young guy could join, and he's thrown his life away, and I've let him. Like that, I feel like was a miss for me. So yeah, to summarise, I think brilliant, iconic, not a perfect film.
I think it's fair. I think the only death they play like that is Kikuchiyo's.
Yeah.
And he's sort of the only one that like gets to actually do that heroic final kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think that is a deliberate thing, because I think what Kurosawa is trying to get across is like anyone could die.
There are no heroic. Yeah.
It isn't heroic.
Yeah.
It's you can be the best fighter in the world, and if you get shot with one of these guns, yeah, fuck it.
Oh, one more thing I will say actually as well is what this film lacks is there's no identity to the antagonists. So the bandits are faceless. You never know who they are. You never really understand their motivations. The only time you get a glimpse of like where they're from is where that small group of samurai go and like slaughter them as they set fire to their fucking house, and they're cutting them down as they're running out of that flaming building. But we don't get any more than that. So I feel like that was a slight mistake.
the antagonist isn't great. But I think again. This is why I think it's one of those films where I don't want to sound like a film snob, but I know it's going to sound like a film snob. I think it's one of those films where
When's it ever stopped you before?
Yeah. But it's like it's everything that is done for a reason. He didn't make them not great antagonists because he couldn't.
Yeah.
Because he has done.
Yeah.
he did it because it's like
Surely part of it's a budget thing. Surely
no,
to
it's
not be able to have that many.
no, it's
people.
purpose. It's nothing to do with that. It's
This was
purposely
the
a
most
thing.
expensive film made in Japan at the time, I think, with a budget of about, I think it was $500,000. I want to say.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
it's-
it blew beyond that actually as well, I think. In the
But
end.
it wasn't about that because it wasn't about the antagonist and the fact that it's almost like the fact that these lives are being snuffed out for what? It's not this great evil. It's not this like maniacal villain. It's not these in-depth like, interweavings of plots and, backstabbing and stuff, which he definitely does in Film Ran. I mean, that's Shakespearean. It's insane. It is basically Hamlet. But he does it because he's like, who are they fighting? These nobodies.
Nobodies who are just trying to live.
Exactly.
But I would have then liked, on that basis, a little bit of a realization moment where it was like, these are just hungry.
I mean, they don't
people
do
as
that, but
well.
they do say at the end where it's the two that are left. After
Yeah.
the young one has gone off and decided he's going to be a farmer.
Yeah.
He's going to go with the girl he's fallen in love with, and he actually is the only one that gets a happy ending.
Yeah.
These other two samurai are
I
like,
bet he does.
huh?
I bet he does.
Yes.
I think
Because
he already had his happy
he had a
ending in
happy
the
ending.
barn.
Yeah, that was pretty shameful of the time. And I think it's just these two veteran samurai are like, wow. I mean, what is like the futility of all these people have died, our friends have died.
Yeah.
We're left with nothing.
Yeah.
Like, if none of this had happened, these people would still be living their lives. Damn these sort of nameless bandits. They had to die for nothing. We've died for nothing. It's all futile. Which is a bit depressing.
Yeah.
But I think it really can be the only look on war. You shouldn't glamorize it. You shouldn't make it something to be sought after. And I think for a samurai film, which is all about honor and like glory and the amazingness of battle, it is like a take that is quite shocking, especially at the time.
I will take that, but what I will say is, I do feel like if this is one of those films where it's going to make me sound like Jim, I wonder if you're going to agree, where there's an awful lot of, in terms of its interpretation, reading between the lines a fuckload and being like, well, it must have been this and it's obviously this, and like actually I think it's not all, it wasn't all there for me. Right, here's what we've been waiting
Jim,
for.
yeah, come on, here we are.
What did you make of this film? And by the way, this is a film that regularly tops the like top 5 films of all time list.
I mean, I feel like I said
before I get into it, is the lack of blood a choice? Is that a choice of the era?
I think it's a censorship thing, right?
In other films he's got stuff with blood flying and doing crazy stuff. I think for the time there wasn't really the technology and they didn't really do it.
I guess it's probably an act of like going for a wider audience as well. So you're going, you're trying to make it
I can
12 or whatever.
allow that then, because I was going to go in on that. Because
Okay.
I thought that was really hokey. It's good news, bad news. Bad news, really, really long.
Yeah,
I disagree. I don't think it was paced well. That first half was a fucking slog to get through. It just was draining. The camera work I thought was really off at times. It made me motion sick with how it was. There was a lot of really jarring camera work and stuff. Which again, I know it's in the 50s, so they can't. They haven't got like smooth like camera booms and stuff.
Well,
like that.
I mean, he was inventing a lot of basically.
So
moves,
so obviously as I've now come to learn through you, he's inventing a lot of techniques.
I think one of his takes
But I
was
think
like
a lot of
having
it was
3
kind of-
cameras at a time, right? All filming the same shot.
Mm-hmm.
So whereas a lot of shots would be like, right, film this bit of this scene. Now I want you to do the next bit, and we're stopping, and we're going to the other angle with the camera, and now you film the next bit. Instead, it was like we're doing the whole scene, and 3 cameras are going to capture the whole thing.
Yeah, it's just the
happening at
cutting.
once.
Yeah,
There was a few moments I kind of got a bit taken out of because I was like, fuck me, I had to look away because of. Pardon me.
Talking of moments where you've just got to look away.
So yes, there's that. So I don't think it's paced very well. I think out of all of it, I think there's only one character that's really worth his grain of salt or rice in this case.
Go on.
And that is Kukuchiyo.
Yeah.
I think all
He's so good.
I mean, it's good.
I genuinely don't think if they had not bothered to get the samurai would have just continued living their lives. I don't really think they had any real need to bother going.
Did you not like the who's the one who's like the ultimate swordsman, like the quiet, cool? He was pretty sick.
Cuso.
Not like him.
No, the only one I drew to was Kukuchio because I felt like I actually really enjoyed his arc of like I used to be a farmer. I'm proving myself. This
Yeah, like it's difficult because he hates farmers and samurai.
Yeah.
Like, poor
So
bloke.
I think he's the only one that I kind of felt went there with a purpose. All the others, they kind of went. For me, they're only there because of Kanbei. If Kanbei had said no, they'd have just continued living their lives. That village gets attacked. And those samurai are not really going to think twice about it, in my personal opinion. So I think for their overall motivation, I think is a bit weak.
Yeah, I do get that.
But we go on to the good now.
Yeah,
We can go on to the good
nice. Okay.
if you want.
Oh yeah, I got a question to ask you after.
Is it about Rebel Moon? Yeah,
I mean, all right, we can go on to it now if you want.
Because if they didn't leave the planet, no one would have turned up.
No, you're right. But I mean, I was prepared to wait into this because I know how long you're going to go on this. Because I think you've got some fucking cheek
Right?
to lambast, admittedly, their threadbare reasonings for going on Rebel Moon. But the samurai are only there for a bit of rice and to follow Kanbei.
Yeah.
I think that's even more threadbare.
No, I think I
don't think there is enough reason for Kanbei to have gone beyond. I'm just a bit hungry.
No, but this
And
is,
then without Kanbei, the rest of them don't go.
so this is why.
So I think you've got some cheek to lord this over Rebel Moon
So this is
for the motivations.
this is my point.
I
the
will get on to
reason-
the rest of it in a minute. I'm just specifically
Yeah.
so don't go too long because I'm just talking
No,
about their motivations.
I can do it because
Can we talk about rice and grain in a minute? Though?
No,
yeah,
because
there is quite a big rice scene in it.
because
Yeah,
I'm
but understandably.
because I am just literally on about their motivation.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
not about
So
everything
motivation.
else.
So and hopefully once I say this, you will really get it. Their motivations
Oh, I got it.
are friendship and food. We can all really understand those motivations.
Oh, I got it. But I just think that's more threadbare
But
than I hate the Empire.
You think the motivation of friendship, food, is less understandable than a random person turning up on your planet and saying, "Could you come halfway across the universe to do this thing?" And then go, "Oh, I don't know you from Adam. I've got my own shit going on, but all right."
Yes.
Why? Why? Because we're literally talking about food and friendship.
Yeah.
Two core
Which
things.
they could get elsewhere.
But right, if I may, I think
Whereas these people, with regards to Rebel Moon and the motivation, their motivation was, I hate the Empire, you're having issues with the Empire, I will come and help you. Again, I agree, we've come to again, it is threadbare when you compare it to the director's cut, and you are right to have wanted more. But to lord just a bit of free rice over I hate the Empire, I think is a bit of a piss take.
But it's not a bit of free rice, is it? I mean, everyone's there differently. Like, Kanbei is arguably,
Well, he's the Rock.
but he is almost.
If he doesn't say no, or if he says no, no one else agrees.
yeah, correct.
yeah,
But that's the idea of having like a great inspirational figure that you're like, if you're doing it, do you know what I mean? Everyone looks up to him like, okay, I believe that this is a noble cause.
Yeah, but then they're not.
If you're
But,
doing
so
it.
they're not doing it for the village, are they? They're doing it for Kanbei.
yeah,
Well,
but I
yeah,
don't
but
need
yeah.
them to be doing it for the village. I think all these people doing it for the village is really unbelievable. You've got this guy that was a privileged person that came out that now can ride dragons and
Now we're
is
talking
in
about Rebel
chains
Moon.
and everything.
Okay.
Now we're talking about Rebel.
Yeah.
He's in chains. He's like the prince of his own country and his own planet and wants to get it back and revenge for his mum. But he's like, I really care about that village. I really care about that village now. I'm doing it for the village. Whereas in this, you've got characters that are like, I just want to really test my skills. Don't really care who I'm killing, but this actually might be a bit of a challenge. All right. That's believable. That is flawed. That is human nature.
Everything comes back to Rebel Moon, doesn't
Of
it?
course it does.
This fucking podcast.
Sure, it may be believable and flawed, but it's also less of a motivation.
No,
to
it's
just go,
not.
yeah, I fancy a scrap. Go down the pub then. Go down the local inn or bar or whatever and just scrap in there.
Right.
If you want a challenge,
I
offer someone
I
else.
genuinely thought you would go, you know what? Fair enough. I get it. Their like motivations are really human.
I
They're
get the
human
motivations. I just think for you to have lauded it over by claiming, oh, it's this fucking phenomenal thing. I was expecting to go into this and have some monumental backstories for each one, and all it was, oh, yeah, I'm actually quite hungry. Yeah, I'll join you. And then saying, oh, well, if he's going, we'll go. I was like, is that it? I was expecting fucking, oh yeah, my village was done in by these bandits. I'll join you as well. I've come in across these bandits on the road. Yeah, I'll join along. I want just this. I was expecting more, considering how much you lauded it.
Do you know what I wasn't expecting?
Yeah.
Is how much of a direct pull the whole grain thing is that Rebel Moon pulls from Seven Samurai.
Actually,
they just swapped rice with grain.
I think one of the things is if there had been any slow-mo in this film, it would have fucking dragged.
Well, it would have been 5 hours long.
But anyway,
carry on.
As you hijacked,
Yeah.
we'll get on to the good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we get on to the good?
Yeah.
Let's get on to the good.
Really liked it.
Oh, fucking hell.
Wait, what? You never know, do you?
Do you like it, but you're not sure if you like the right bits? Like with the
No.
I laughed, but I'm
as
not
an
sure if it
overall
was a joke.
package, really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the one samurai, loved him, wanted a lot more of him. I mean, the apprentice could fuck off, really. He was just there for a piece of ass. You know what I mean? Once he spotted the girl, he was just there. He may as well have just fucked off there and then.
I was expecting him to profess his love for the cool swordsman. I know he idolised him, but there was a moment where he goes like, "You're a magnificent person," and I thought he was going to turn into like, and then I was like, hang on a minute, it's not the 1950s. There won't be any of that.
There's not a repressed gay samurai in
Back
there.
to me.
Sorry.
I've got more good things.
Okay.
Got more good things. I thought the fight scenes were really cool. Really liked the planning aspect of it.
It's
with
the tactics,
The
isn't it?
tactical
Yeah.
element of it. Really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed the defences going up, flooding the fields, and then having to convince farmers to leave a building that they were going to have, that they were going to have to sacrifice. There was a lot to like about it. I agree with Nick. The faceless enemy I thought was a bit. I mean, why are we? Obviously I get what you're saying. Like, well, why are they fighting? That is ultimately the question. Why? And they've obviously, but it's I don't know. There was a lot to like. I personally would have liked a bit of blood because, as I said, I think the deaths were made to look hokey because of it.
So I have a little bit of trivia.
But if that's but if that's a director's choice, then fair enough. If it's all like a censorship thing. But.
So I believe that they were going to go for one big blood thing, and when Kuzo does that death at the beginning,
Yeah.
and the guy stands there for a bit,
Yeah.
the blood was supposed to go,
Oh,
and it
really?
misfires,
Yeah.
and then he just falls,
Yeah.
And Kurosawa thought it was so much better because he was like, you don't see how his life is ended.
Yeah, you don't see
His
the
life
wound
is
or-
just ended.
Yeah.
It can be that quick.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing. Then he carries on, it's like, it's that quick. You can be an amazing fighter and you're going, and then a gunshot and you're dead.
Yeah.
You can be in a duel and think you're better and then you're dead. So I think there was going to be a huge fountain of blood in that scene, but then it didn't happen and they just went with it. I think it's that scene. I might be misremembering. But
Reshoot the scene, isn't it?
yeah.
Well, why not? So I think, regardless of samurais, I think there's mainly only two that I was really into, and that was, like I said, Kukuchiyo and Kanbei. I think Kanbei, I think, is cool as fuck.
Kanbei is good.
I think he's...
And the character thing of where he's constantly playing with where his hair was, because he shaves it off to look like a monk early on.
When he rescues that
Yeah, when he
child.
rescues
I think he was cool as fuck.
Kanbei is cool as fuck.
He was so cool. And almost effortless as well with everything he was doing. The other five, like I said, the apprentice, he could just fuck off.
The apprentice, he is meant to be annoying though. He is.
he's pretty good.
Yeah, but for what effect he had, and for what the input he had when he was back at the village, he was just fuck off.
I do think if he'd have died, if he'd have
But
like,
that's-
I
what's
agree.
this, master?
I
Run
agree.
out.
If he had been killed in the forest when he was with the girl or something, and then that would have been great.
It's so interesting though. Like I do think this is one of the reasons I love film. I love talking about film, and I especially love it like talking about it with friends like you guys, because I think you're right. I think that would have been a way to go, but I've always thought like it. It's that classic thing of like great warriors die, and lesser warriors survive, And that's almost a tragedy. Like, it's almost a tragedy that he, although, you know, he had his life ahead of him kind of thing, like, you're thinking, like, how did he make it through when, like, such great warriors didn't? Like, everything, there is a purpose to it. Like, he purposefully didn't make the young guy sacrifice himself in a moment. He made it like, these great people have died, and that, like, kind of guy that's a bit annoying survived.
God, you're such an excuser. Very boy, aren't you?
God forbid anyone has anything
Fucking
bad to say
hell.
about a film
The
you love.
problem
You're
is-
such a Kurosawa excuser.
The reason is
Such an
because I'm a
apologist.
people pleaser, and so I like...
Such an apologist, man.
Yeah, it is good.
Fair,
I mean,
fair.
But it was, for me, it was a film of two halves. That first half was just an absolute
well, yeah, the
slog.
interval would have
literally was.
Literally.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, the first half was just such a slog, and then the second half just breezed by.
I know what you'd have taken in that first half. One word: montage.
It's a samurai montage.
Do you know
I am
what?
hungry.
Montage.
I am bored. I need stuff to slash and
Do you know
more.
what? I would have took a montage.
Yeah. Cut that down. I reckon you could slice off.
I'll
a good-
tell you-
Cut that hour and a half
45
down to a good 30-minute montage.
I'll tell you what I liked, and I'll tell you specifically.
Maybe even throw in some samurai training as well.
Oh yeah.
I can take what you said about the motivations potentially being a bit thin, and I'll tell you the reason now on watching it back why I thought it was more believable, in that some people turned them down. Like, some of the samurai were like, I'm not doing that, that's not worth it, get away from me, you're not worthy of me. In Rebel Moon, everyone they go to says yes.
I mean, yeah,
I
of
think
course,
in
of course it's
Rebel-
more believable, because
in
back in
Rebel-
the 50s, I imagine pretty much every fucker's hungry. So
No,
of
but I
course,
mean,
of course it's
like,
believable.
Don't you think in Rebel Moon it would have been better if some of the people they'd gone to were like, no, I'm not taking on the Empire, are you crazy? Just a couple of
I mean,
those.
maybe a couple of them, but like, yeah, of course it's more believable that someone, you
At
know,
least,
in
like
the
a
50s,
couple of quick ones. And
yeah,
then,
in 50s feudal Japan, yeah, of course it's believable that there'd be a lot of hungry people, and a samurai would, down his luck, would go, yeah, okay. Of course that's more believable, but I think it's just...
that would have been awesome in Rebel Moon, actually, if like they went to, like, I don't know, the super cool mercenaries, like tooled up with loads of weapons, like, are you stupid? No way.
Yeah.
And like they have to like ask the next one, like, no, I'm busy. And they're almost going down like the quality of mercenary until it's like
I do it for you. I shoot real
But that's because that is like the ragtag band, like, that's what we want. That's what we want. I do have to
Okay.
give I want to give a quick shout out to the composer on this film, because I think the music was really, really, really good.
Yeah.
I think there was a couple of motifs that come around that were really memorable, and I think there was a just really interesting use of like percussion and stuff that just highlighted moments of tension. So that was done by Fumio Hayasaka, who it looks like Kurosawa had worked on with a lot of different films, and the composer actually died the following year that it was made, which was very sad. But yeah, I thought the music was great.
The whole soundscape is good in that. Like
Yeah.
the use of like the rain, and then the rain stopping, and
Yeah.
you know, the villagers like singing and stuff. It's the sound in it is very amazing. And I do think, like, I know, like, it does sound like I'm being exclusive, but imagine watching this in like 1940, not 1954. Sorry.
Well, if you were watching in 1940, then...
You'd have been crazy.
Well, I mean...
You'd have been like,
Give
"Hey,
us, let us tell how you worked out the time travel
who's
first.
this guy nicked my film from 1940 and is now playing it in 1954? But yeah, imagine watching that when you're used to seeing, like, you know, vaudeville, like,
Yeah.
and then you're like, fucking hell.
It would have been amazing at the time, and that's why I'm trying to think, like, keep in my mind, like, this would have been so groundbreaking.
Yeah.
At the time.
But we can't just think like that. We have to think about what we film now. So,
Well, before we do,
oh,
can we just give Nick 5 meatballs for his pronunciation skills on this episode?
Thanks very much.
He's not Mr. Beat.
no.
And he
Because
normally...
sometimes when he's pronouncing it, it sounds like he's got 5 meatballs in his mouth.
This is my best showing yet.
So-
I would say, on the old
Round of
names.
applause of 5 meatballs for you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Nom, nom, nom.
I mean, is it even worth going to Sam? Because he said it's in his top 5 films.
I'll do
and
it first.
I
Yeah,
think it's safe to say he's
unashamedly,
going...
it is 5 meatballs for
I was
me.
going to say, I don't think that's a spoiler. Or I think it's always going to be 5 from Sam.
Yeah, it is 5. I think it's not perfect, but it's fucking perfect for a 1954 film, and it's so iconic, and it built so much, and the fact that we've talked about 4 or 5 films directly based on it,
Yeah.
it's just 5.
Okay, do you want me to go?
You go first.
Obviously, Sam, you would go 5. I think I'll sort of combine. I'll go in the middle of the impact, thinking about the impact this film's had, But knowing that actually since then, and it's a great thing, that I think that a lot of films have gone and done it better. Not really.
Well, which one's done it better?
Yeah, that's
Maybe Magnificent
You've not gone
Seven.
into that. So
Maybe Magnificent Seven.
That's a one to drop out of the blue.
Well, I think Magnificent Seven. I think any other films that are kind of even loosely, so not. I don't mean like a direct kind of scene by scene, but I mean loosely inspired even.
Like
so
a Dirty Dozen type thing.
Dirty Dozen. Even things
Dirty Dozen's
like Star Wars, where that whole idea of like you need to go out and gather the people to be able to do this. So I think that. Yeah, that's what I mean in terms of it's gone on to inspire a lot of great
sort of
films.
like gathering like a ragtag bunch to take on this powerful, faceless enemy.
Exactly that. Yeah. So yeah, I think in terms of its iconic impact, it's definitely 5 stars. In terms of my enjoyment, slogging through it in a couple of sessions with the subtitles that weren't always correctly spelled, that's probably somewhere around 3.5. So I'm going to meet in the middle and go 4 meatballs. Bosh.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
I genuinely would have thought it was fair if you'd gone like 3 because I get like maybe it's not even your genre and it can be a slog at times. But
I mean, I love samurai films, Yeah. So yeah.
4 is good. Happy with 4.
Okay.
Jim.
Hmm.
Now you said you really liked it, so you probably go like 1 meatball because
Yeah, probably.
I can never like track like.
Yeah. So no, I did enjoy my time with it. It was, like I said, for the first hour and a half, a laborious slog.
And any film where an hour and a half of it isn't enjoyable,
That's a lot.
it's a tough.
I never said it wasn't enjoyable. I just said it was laborious.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's not get that mixed up.
But was the payoff enough though?
I mean, the second half of the film was absolutely fantastic. So, I just think it was, for me, there was a few, it was lacking with the characters. If only 2 of the 7 I'm really clicking with and really enjoying. Almost a failure on the samurai there. Like I said, beautifully shot. Very, obviously, as we've agreed, very impactful in cinema going forward. But I can't base my rating off of that because it has to be on how I enjoyed the film.
Go on then.
I'm gonna go 3.5.
Hey.
I'm going 3.5 meatballs on it.
Yeah.
Because I did enjoy it. It was too long, but I think we've kind of learned that a lot of older films are longer.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things.
Yeah.
We're in a time now, as we've all agreed, where it's popcorn.
I mean, even to the point now where my kids, if they watch an older Disney film where there are credits at the start, they're like, "Oh, Dad, you started at the end again." They don't even understand the idea of credits at the start of a film.
My son's the same on TV shows, and these opening credits are like 30 seconds long, and he's like, hit the skip button.
Yeah.
He just wants to get straight in. He doesn't even want to hear the 30-second song. It's like, it's 30 seconds. You're literally skipping 30 seconds.
It's not that they don't do it. It's just in their mind. It's
can't
so
possibly
not a
work
stylistic
like
thing now
this.
to have.
What's all this atmosphere building bullshit? I've got to get
skip
through.
that.
Yeah. I mean, but let's
Just get to the grain.
We're in an era now where you can watch a trailer and have basically watched the entire film.
Well,
Like,
I
that's
mean,
where
we're in
we're
an
at
era now where people are just consuming minute-long TikToks.
Yeah.
So that is like a minute versus 3.5 hours. That was a big.
That was a big culture clash.
That's a big
right
culture
there.
clash.
Yeah. Well, that is all very interesting. But with that said, has anyone got any ideas as to what you would do with this kind of now iconic format of gathering the ragtag bunch of, be it mercenaries, friends, comrades, to take on the big foe, whether that's a big corporation or an evil entity like this? That is such an ingrained format now. Does anyone have any ideas as to how they'd interpret that? Or I dare say improve it.
Well, I've got an idea. Got a little idea.
Anyone
want to hear?
Well, I've got a little one as well.
Got a little one. Right. Okay. So I've said this because I actually think recasting Seven Samurai would be really difficult. It
would be ridiculous.
It would be ridiculous. It would be impossible. But I've done this because it's a genre that I really like. I don't think it's been done, and actually, I've come up with a few names that I think would be really fun.
So rather than recasting the roles, we're kind of
a dream film, yeah.
Genre bending.
So I'm only going to say this, okay? King Arthur.
Oh,
interesting.
Right. working title is called Honor.
Seven Arthurs.
Seven Arthurs, yeah.
Well, Knights of the Round, surely.
No. It's just called Honor, right? Okay.
Oh, okay.
And
Bit boring.
the idea is that the Knights of the Round Table have kind of disbanded. This is kind of like later on, and so they've got to get them back together, which allows for some slightly more older.
I'm already in. Sick.
Yeah, amazing character ones. So Arthur,
Yeah.
the old grizzled one,
Yeah.
who in the end survives, and it's sad because he's passed. Ralph Fiennes.
Classic. Of course it is.
Of course it is.
Why wouldn't it be?
Why wouldn't
Of course it is. Yes.
Gawain,
Yep.
who is like the tactics one. He's like the one that is like, is the one that's really like second in command, trying helping out. David Thewlis.
Of course it is.
He's Lupin from Harry Potter.
Ah.
Yeah, he's good. He's great.
He's brilliant.
Okay. Yep.
Galahad, the young one, the young one that has his way and goes off. Now Galahad is the one that actually eventually goes on the quest for the Grail.
Yep.
So the idea is that after this is what he would do.
Okay.
Evan Peters.
Yeah.
You know him?
So he'd get like a spin-off film after this.
Yeah.
Classic.
So Evan Peters is Quicksilver, but he also played Ted Bundy in the series, in the Netflix special. I mean, Google him, you'll know him when you see him. Okay. Bedivere, the funny one, the one that's like, it's supposed to be The Rock, and it kind of shocks you that he dies quite early on.
Yeah. Played by The Rock.
No, but
Okay.
Sam Rockwell.
Oh yes. Come on.
I know I cast him a lot, but Sam Rockwell's so good.
Yeah.
Okay. Parzival.
No idea.
Parzival.
Yep.
Arthur's best friend. Gonna die. Obviously, he's gonna die. Who'd you play? Sean Bean. Okay, Mordred.
Sean was on the phone before
Sean
he
was-
even finished
yeah.
his pitch. She was like, "Oh, I'm in."
Someone dies.
He's already on the phone to his agent. I've heard this podcast. Get me on it.
So Mordred, who is obviously like sort of the bad guy in Arthurian legend and stuff, but he's like sort of knocking about, and they managed to like convince him. Or he comes along, claims he's changed, but ends up betraying them.
Oh.
I thought somebody you wouldn't expect that from.
Okay.
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, I like that.
Because Ewan McGregor, like, being, I've changed, I will help you, like, and then like, no, and turning and running, and
Yeah, I like that.
and
Yeah,
then
I like
Lancelot, the coolest one, just the one that's awesome,
Come on.
Henry Cavill.
Oh, of course it is.
Just makes sense.
Right?
You mean to say you haven't cast Mark Wahlberg at any point?
What? I love that. I'd have liked maybe a Robert Pattinson.
Yeah,
Or Nicholas
Like I said,
Hoult
what's
in
the
there.
big bad they're going up against then?
It doesn't fucking matter.
Is it just a dragon?
It doesn't matter. No, it's not. It would be like a bandit, a group of bandits, or like evil knights or kind of thing. You could maybe find out that it's actually Mordred, and he's kind of like working in them, but actually turns around that he's like the spy within their midst kind of thing. But like, this is the point. It almost doesn't matter. It's just about their relationships, how they rekindle. In some they haven't seen each other for years. They rekindle this friendship just to lose each other again. I think it could be really cool. Some really moments. And I mean, imagine Ralph Fiennes having that final thing at the end of like, what was it all for? Fiennes.
And what is the vegetable or the grain that is
Turnips.
being fought over?
Turnip.
Yes.
It's got to be turnip. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because I was nearly not in.
Is that
These-
something we've got to include? Is it? It has
these
to be some kind of
bandits-
vegetable.
Oh,
Is
These
back-
bandits
back
won't
in
be
there.
able to see the castle if we cover it in turnips.
that was what we got to incorporate some kind of vegetable that's getting rooted out. I like it.
Yeah. Oh, rooted out, nice.
Medieval turnip montage of like
Yeah.
the peasants.
So good, making turnip soup.
Turnips are ready, my lord. The turnips.
This is the turning point of the battle.
Yeah,
Turnip point
No.
of the battle. No. Okay.
it's very hot in this room.
So yeah, that is. I would love that, like the armor, the clashing,
Yeah.
jousting, people dying. Like Lancelot, who's just an amazing fighter, and actually, so in Arthurian legend, Galahad, who's the young one, is said to have been Lancelot's son. So like there could have been that point where he like tries to prove himself, but his
Love
father
it.
dies.
I love that. I'm surprised we've not had something pretty much along those lines.
We've
I know we
had
get a
similar
lot of
things
like
like
on
that.
the individual characters of that saga, but yeah.
I reckon if you look out there, there's got to be something that's akin
First
to it.
night.
Probably some
first
really
night-
bad.
The thing is, though, I think it's so like classic. The whole kind of like the forming of the Knights of the Round Table, and Lady of the Lake, and Guinevere, and Lancelot's kind of, and that's the thing. Like in my world, Arthur has to go to Lancelot and like asks for his help, and he's with Guinevere, who's obviously Arthur's previous beau.
Love it.
Yeah, they are.
Good.
I think that'd be fun.
Nick, you got anything?
I do have a cheeky little idea. That's just a very short one. You have something as well. Would you like to go? Or do you want me to go and pop?
Oh, mine's very threadbare.
Oh, well, let's start with yours then. Let's not end with the threadbare.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's barely anything really.
Okay.
It was more like a genre that I would like.
I'll just say to you, cheese board, 7 cheeses, fighting against the cracker people.
Yeah. Yes. Go for it. Sure. No, I think a genre that I would like to see it done in. I'm not sure how it would get done. I would like to see the horror genre.
Okay.
I would like to see it kind of go down. I don't know.
Okay.
It's just like I've been thinking like how I would like to see it get done in like the horror genre.
Maybe
somehow.
they could really flip it on its head.
Doesn't necessarily have to be like a slasher or anything like that, but like you just like really get like really scary elements to it, like, you know. What
if they you really flip it on its head and it has to get help from like Jason and Freddy Krueger to attack a girls' camp. You know,
definitely.
Because it's being protected by like Girl Scouts.
Yeah,
and he can't attack it on his own.
Yeah. What about their point of view?
Yeah.
How are they getting on?
I want the 7 sadists.
So you got Ghostface, Jason,
Freddy Krueger,
Pennywise, Freddy Krueger,
Chucky,
Michael Myers.
And then, like, the Ring girl.
And they've got to just carry a TV everywhere so she can appear.
Yeah.
But she can't appear for, 7 days after they watch the video.
Yeah.
So.
And it's Chucky that's got to carry it. Yeah. Guys, can Jason do this? No, shut up, Chucky.
So they got to sneak the TV into the camp. Girls watch it, late night scary movie.
Exactly.
Oh, shit!
Yeah. And then there's these horrible scenes where, like, the Girl Scouts are, like, killing Jason. And it's just like, no!
Yeah. And the Girl Scouts are just horrible.
They're just amazing.
Yeah.
They're just so good.
Is that a horror film?
Oh, I think it would be
or
amazing.
have we just made like
it's
the
definitely
best
a comedy, yeah.
spoof film of all time?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So was that your idea?
It's the horror one.
Oh, it's the horror, to turn it into horror.
Turn it into horror, yeah. Sam just whipped that up off the spot. I mean, yeah. I would just like to see it done in like the horror genre in some way.
It's difficult, isn't it, to do like straight up horror? Like, it would be difficult to like sort of collect a bunch of people to try and stop like a seance-y type ghosty thing. I guess you kind of have it. It's kind of almost like an Aliens-esque, isn't it? Where you've got like a couple of soldiers left, and then the aliens are attacking them, and they've got to kind of hold out. It is a similar thing, but I suppose
I like that point of view switch though as well.
Yeah,
the narrative switch is great. There's a lot of mileage.
That would be good. Yeah. Girl Scouts have like ninja throwing star cookies.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Okay. Very interesting. Yeah. I've got a very, very short, let's call it a concept for you. Okay?
That's what she said.
So my idea for this reinterpretation of this historic genre would first of all star Daniel Radcliffe playing himself.
Of course it would.
Playing himself in, where do all the actors hang out? Hollywood? LA? Right?
Beverly Hills.
I suppose it depends on the actor, doesn't it?
One of those places. And he discovers one day that his favourite artisan coffee shop.
Oh, is this is the porno all over again?
No, don't be so cruel. Is going to get closed down. He has no choice but to go on a montage-based mission, collecting his friends, his other actor friends. So this is one of those like, what do you call it? Like, it's like satirical. They all play themselves, but like a funny version of themselves.
Like a This Is the End type thing.
Yes, exactly right. They're all like, like some of them might be like really cringy and stuff. So he goes around like the local, one of them's in a studio, maybe one of them's wherever. I swear I've done this kind of thing before in pitches where they've had to go around and do like, this is how inspiring Seven Samurai is. So he goes around collecting his friends, who are Sam Jackson, Sam Neill, Sam Rockwell, Sam Elliott, Sam Worthington.
It's the 7. Sam, you're right.
Samantha Morton.
Fuck off, Nick.
And, of course, can I say your full name?
Yeah.
Sam Weeks.
Just fuck off, Nick.
It's directed by Sam Mendes. It is The Seven Samurai.
Just fuck off now.
I could be the one that's like, I don't really like artisan coffee.
You're coming.
He had me for a little bit. And then he started listing the names.
The Seven Samurai is great.
Yeah, I nearly I was like desperately grasping for Sam's, and I nearly chucked in Samantha Mumba.
I was right.
Film, wasn't she?
We were going down
wasn't a
the
film.
path of the Metal Gear Solid porno again. Just absolutely mental.
Yeah, guys, come on. What do you expect?
Sam Fisher from Computer Games.
Yeah,
He'd be good.
Sam.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, great Sam.
I love it.
Of course you would. You're in it.
Yeah, I'll be in there.
Yeah, you'd be great.
Where am I gonna get my goddamn coffee from?
You'd be great, and you'd constantly be getting like, everyone would be like, I get it, like you've recruited all these Sams, but what's Jack Black doing here? That would happen a lot.
Yeah, and then at one point we meet Jack Black.
I'm just shaking my head with disapproval.
I think it's good. I think it's good. It's a classic title.
Yeah.
Where do you get the goal to do that?
Right. Is it Mega Wheel time?
Maybe.
Well, actually, is it?
Well, actually, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Jim, what you saying, Jim?
We've just put you through a 3.5 hour ordeal, but actually, you were somewhere in the
Yeah, you
middle.
sort of like-
so,
I know, and I've been toying with this all week.
Ooh.
I've been toying with it.
does he play his fast food Joker card?
Do you know what? I'm going to throw a Joker card.
Oh!
I'm going to give you some fast food.
Oh, it's not Fast and Furious food, is it?
Not yet.
No, okay.
No, this is what right. I'm not going to tell you anything about the film
Right.
because
You have to tell us the name of the film.
I'm obviously going to tell you the name of the film, but I'm not going to tell you anything about it because it'll give too much away.
Okay.
Right.
And it's something I wish I could watch it with you to see your reactions because
You might be able to.
and I mean if we thought that The Man Who Knew Too Little was a niche film, fuck me, this is niche.
We should always watch the Jokers together, I think.
Yeah, mate.
So the film I'm making us watch, and this will be great for a pitch idea, for a pitches episode. You may whether or not you've heard of it or not is another question. So we're going to be watching a film called Rubber.
Vaguely rings a bell. I've definitely not
rings
seen
a bell.
it.
I've not seen it.
Can we get a genre even, or not? You're not going to give us that?
I'm going to give you nothing.
Okay.
Okay. It worries me when he just looks me in the eye and says rubber.
Is it a DVD that you were sold in a pub?
No.
Okay.
Do you have it on DVD?
No.
Okay. Are we going to be able to find this film?
No.
It might be on. I think it might be on Netflix.
Okay.
Don't look at anything about it.
Look at it.
Don't want you to ruin it.
Okay.
How can
All
we
right.
watch it?
Okay.
You have to find
Right.
it.
Rubber.
Rubber.
Do you want to tell us at least vaguely why it's made your fast food list?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is the one you genuinely love.
No, not these films are on my list. They're not necessarily films I genuinely love.
Of course they're not.
They are films that I've probably not watched this film for a good decade.
Right, I reckon he'll probably score it.
But it's a
lowest out of
film that when I watched it, I was like, this cannot be a real film.
Jesus,
Right.
okay.
And I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
So, yeah. So it is a French independent horror comedy.
Nice. Okay. Love it.
Those are all the words I associate with Jim's picks.
Yeah.
French independent horror comedy.
Oh, it sounds up my street.
I think you're going to get a lot out of it. I think Sam's going to wish death upon me.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean,
Okay.
we're definitely not going to have any kind of accents.
We can do French accent. That's one of the ones you can do.
Yeah. Totally.
Is it?
It's one of the ones you can do.
Yeah. Big time. Right. Well, there we are. We're locked in with a fast food Joker on the next episode, and that is Rubber.
Yeah, Rubber.
Okay.
Do you know what we can do now?
Go on.
We can do an early aperitif.
Audio aperitif.
Right, okay. So,
I feel like I do need, last episode, or maybe one before, was an episode of many revelations. We'll put some of those aside. But the one that really struck me was my absolute shame at not getting Shaun of the Dead.
a lot of people have commented.
That was shameful.
Yeah, but shameful.
Okay.
But you had animation in your brain.
I did, very much so, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to
But
try
in
and...
your defence,
No.
I got nothing either.
Okay, well...
Yeah, that's two.
Thanks,
So we're still at 5-4.
It'd have been worse
Okay.
for you if I did get it and you didn't.
Yes, it would, yeah. I mean, I would have disemboweled myself then.
We're still at 5-4, gentlemen.
Still at
It's all
5-4,
to play for.
Come on.
It's all to play for.
Here we go.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yes.
It's music again.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go with the first one.
I feel like I feel like that's more resonant with a TV series, though. I think that's with a TV. Well, obviously it's not because it's a film, but I feel like I've heard that more from a TV series.
Okay, well, I'm gonna.
But
play it again.
So I'm wondering if it's a film from a TV series.
The beginning bit was like, we're in horror film territory. The guitar comes in and it's like, it's One Tree Hill or something like that. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, something like that. Like,
okay, I've got.
interesting.
oh, do you know what?
something else.
No, I think I've got Sam to a T.
Okay, well, let's go. Shout out. It's always fun when you shout out. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
28 days later.
It is 28 days later. And let's hear that for you at home a little bit more because it's a classic song.
Do you know what? There's an even more, for me, iconic song that's used in that, but it might be in the second one, when the intro sequence of the second one, when they're running across, breaking out.
It is that one,
Is
but
it?
I've just taken the not really obvious part of the song.
Would you have taken 28 Weeks Later? Because is it used in that film as well?
Yeah, it is, for the bit with Robert Carlyle
So
running
would you have
away.
accepted that as well?
Yeah, I would have.
Because that's what I was toying with. Which one? To go
I would
for.
have, but it is. I mean, it's used in 28 Years Later. As well.
Oh, is it? Okay.
But yeah, no, it then does go into like the really iconic bit, and that would have been too obvious. So I've just done.
Yeah,
the
I was
intro.
toying which one to go with, but I thought I'll just go with the first one because.
Okay, so now this one, I don't know. It's going to be a you know it or you don't.
Okay.
Okay.
I know that music.
My initial reaction was thinking superhero, but I don't think it is. I think that's too baity.
It's an interesting one, guys. It's interesting. Like I would know this one straight away.
Well, I mean, yeah, because you're looking at the fucking answer.
No, that's not what I mean whenever I say that. Right, okay,
Go on,
we'll
play it
hear
again,
it one
play
more
it again.
time.
Oh, it's so that's got John Williams written all over it.
You got something in your heads, guys?
Not really. It's
No,
gonna say
not
something.
I'm the same. Not
No,
really.
it's gonna be wrong. Okay, let's just
It's,
get over
I
it.
feel like it's too baity.
3, 2, 1.
Superman.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean, Superman.
Superman.
It's Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Kevin Costner, mate.
Yep.
And it should have sounded like this. It is similar.
I can see why you went. I can see why you went there.
Yeah.
Then it went to the horn.
You're
And
almost in that. Dun, 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 dun,
That's
dun,
what I was,
dun.
yeah.
That's where your hair was. That's I think where your head was going. But
Damn it.
right,
Great
now
film.
this one.
Great film.
This one, if you get it, it will be amazing.
Okay.
wow. Should we shake hands on a draw now?
It's a piece of music that I just love, and it almost makes me cry every time I hear it. Is
Can we have that one more time?
We will get that one more time. If you at home, it'd be nice if you get it at home, guys, because it's so good. Lovely little film.
It's the fact that he said it's from our childhood that's thrown me,
Yeah.
which would imply that I probably should have watched it as a child.
I mean, there's loads of things you should have done as a child.
Well, yeah, as we've discovered on this podcast. there's
Not
loads
put
of
your
little
fingers in
ones.
that socket. Right, right. I'm gonna have to press you on it, guys.
Are you getting any cogs turning?
3, 2, 1.
Teenage
Addams
Ninja
Family.
Mutant Turtles.
You're not far off with Addams Family. It was Casper.
Ah, I love that film.
Right? The bit where like the mum comes back as a ghost,
Oh, I love
and then
that
like
film.
Casper gets to be a boy, and he's like,
Yeah, I love it.
I think I watched it like once.
Oh,
no,
it's
it's-
such a good film.
it's so, and it's.
How did you not get it then?
Because I couldn't think of the music. I wasn't thinking that because he threw me with animated that got turned live action. I didn't even realise it was an animated
it's
version
all
of
true.
Casper.
Yeah.
You didn't realise there's an
No,
animated
I've never watched
Casper.
an animated Casper. I've only ever watched the film.
Yeah, I didn't know that either, to be fair.
I've only ever watched the film.
It started off anyway. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Casper's amazing.
Casper was like Flintstones kind of time.
Yeah, we watched
animation,
it
like
not
Hanna
long ago.
Barbera
Yeah,
kind
I
of.
watched it not long ago as well with my son, so I should have.
It's but it's so nice, you know, like
Yeah,
when he's like, can I keep you? And it's so heartfelt. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Right,
And
6'5", is it?
This is what
6'5",
the music
yeah.
sounds like. But yeah, as you rudely interrupted, trying to play a nice piece of music for people at home. Yeah, it's still 5-4.
No,
6'5".
6'5" now.
How is it
'Cause we've got
6-5?
one each.
Oh, you got one
one
each.
each.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were both just
Tell
awful.
Sam flunked maths.
Yeah, flunked listening. I didn't listen. That's the problem. Well, that was another audio aperitif. I don't know if to make these easier, but you guys are just awful.
We are sucking this season.
You suck it. I mean, you're
Yeah.
a musician.
Yeah.
Who's
but,
watched
you know,
films.
Yeah.
He's not.
But yeah, I don't play the music while I watch the films. Maybe that's the problem.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should sit there.
Audio aperitif.
It's a new way of doing
actually,
films.
can I just say at this point, it's reminded me because obviously it was at this point of the last episode, but that song that you guys did when you were younger is banging, right?
You like it?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that is what 17 years old now.
It's good.
Great,
I hope the people at home like that.
I mean, yeah. If you want to, if you haven't heard it yet, it will be going up on our Patreon very shortly. So you know,
Oh yeah. Get
Now,
yourself a download
like
of
$1 a
Glamour
month.
Calling.
Just get it out there.
yeah.
Go over to our Patreon, give it a listen, and
Lick my balls.
I don't think it said lick our balls.
suck our balls or
It
something
said
like that.
get out your balls.
No, there was
What's wrong
definitely like a lick or suck our balls.
Yeah.
I don't think there was.
Yeah, no, I think it was. Like, and if you don't know, you can suck on my balls. Something like that.
Yeah.
Our balls.
I mean, to be honest, after I am a trained Swedish masseuse, nothing's going to surprise me.
Surprises keep on coming, don't
Just
they?
fucking.
The biggest surprise is that Jim's back here alive after eating that fucking sweaty day-old pocket cheese.
Which had been in the fridge for the week following.
It'd been in my pocket for like
An hour,
yeah,
tops.
but it was like hot and limp. It was so limp.
Do you know what? The end segments are rapidly becoming the things that I'm getting commented about. The thumb in Liz's bum. The fucking Swedish masseuse. They're just like fucking. There's a lot of shit.
I mean, is Liz walking alright now after the thumb in the bum?
It's not in. It's thumb in the bum, not thumb in the bum.
I'd still hear thumb in the bum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Put the comma is there. Well,
Well,
next time we'll all be wearing rubbers, right?
We will definitely be wearing protection. So yes, that's been another exciting episode. I think this is probably maybe surprised Sam. I think he was probably coming into this expecting very different outcomes.
Yeah, it went as well as I could expect.
Anyway, I'm trying to do an outro here, motherfuckers.
Yeah, no, you wrap it up.
Wrapping it up.
Wrap it up.
Just like next week or next episode when we're wrapping ourselves in rubber as we take on my first bit of junk food. See you next time. Goodbye.
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 Movie casserole, casserole.